Once upon a time, there was a little boy that was scared of being judged, scared of what people would think about him, say about him, see him doing. So he excluded himself from the world. He stayed in his bedroom, he stayed in his comfort zone, playing video games, eating. He was pale, he didn't really go outside. He started to gain a lot of weight and became very upset and even more anxious, even more worried of what people would think. Until one day, something changed, something clicked. All the name calling, all the fear, all the judgment. He couldn't take it anymore. He knew something had to change within his life. Otherwise, who knows what would have happened. He starts going to the gym. He starts making effort to speak to the strangers in the shops. He starts getting more confident. He loses a bit of weight. Naturally, he starts to feel happy. He comes out of toxic relationships with friends and girlfriends. Starts finding new people. People that are alike. People that like him. People that like his jokes. People that accept him. This point onwards, his life is slowly getting better. He stops drinking, he stops smoking, he stops going and doing drugs. Until something really hard hits him and he starts to fall back into these old habits. He can't take the life pressures, the pressures of life. They're all coming tumbling on top of him at once. For a few months he falls back into his old habits of eating and staying inside, excluding himself. I was doing so well, and now it's ruined. I have to start all over again. But why? Why me? Time goes on and he starts again. He starts back in the gym. He starts improving himself. He starts eating healthy. He starts coming away from the drinks. He starts delaying the gratification. He starts hiking this time. He's improved even further this time. He's getting better and better. His mental health's better. He starts meditating. He starts journaling. He comes away from social media. Now he's eating a carnivore diet. He's just eating red meat. Now this is the best he's ever felt. Why would he ever go back? These thoughts come back into his mind, the old anxious thoughts, the old ways of thinking, but he tells them no, not this time. I've learnt from my past. I will not go back to my old ways of thinking. I will not go back to that old way of living. I am strong. I am masculine. I am lean. I am healthy. I am mindful. I am aware. I will not allow myself to go back. That will be dishonest to my self-beliefs. This will be the greatest decision he ever makes, the greatest words he ever speaks, because he knows life will keep throwing him these challenges. These thoughts will keep popping back up, and every time they do, he's determined not to fall back into them old ways, not to fall back into that old way of living, because it took him so long, so many years to get out of these bad habits, bad ways of living, that he knows he can't waste any more time falling back into that. He has places to go, he has places to be, people to see, new experiences to experience. He will never let himself fall back into this. He has an iron mind, strong willpower, strong determination, and discipline. This was the story of me. Hope you enjoyed that. Do what needs to be done, not what you feel like doing.